I don't think either of us knows what we're getting ourselves into here.
Not good. It's not good.
We are gonna be cold for the next 10 days. My name is Claire, and this is my best friend, Justin. It's been 7 months since our last adventure, and now that we're both fully vaccinated, we're exploring trip ideas that will take us a little outside of our comfort zone. I'm not sure how we settled on this plan, but for 10 days, we're going to road trip around Alaska living out of a camper van with no bathroom, no shower, and sleeping in a pop-up tent in the winter. But first, there's a lot of prep work to be done, so time to go pack.
So there's really satisfying videos where a traveler puts everything they put in their bag on the floor and it looks so neat and tidy and organized. That's not my reality right now. I don't think I've ever had a harder time packing for a trip ever in my life. This trip is gonna be different from any trip that Justin and I have done because it's gonna be mostly off the grid. And that means no way to effectively wash our clothes or dry our clothes if they get wet. It's going to be cold. We're probably gonna go longer than we should without a shower. And so I'm trying to figure out exactly how much stuff we need. Since our trip to Colorado, Justin and I have been working and saving up money for our next trip. And we leave very soon. I'm doing 2 photography jobs in Dallas before I leave for Alaska. So I'm not only packing this bag for the trip to Alaska, but I also have a separate bag, which is just my stuff that I need for being in Dallas. I think there is a 99.9% chance that I am way overpacking. In total, I have 7 pairs of leggings, 2 pairs of hiking pants, a pair of rain pants, and then I have 3 long sleeve shirts, 3 tank tops, a t-shirt, I have a sweater, I have ski pants, and I also have 2 down coats, 7 or 8 pairs of socks, a similar amount of underwear and bras. I have all my liquids. This is gonna go on the plane. Just some makeup, sunscreen, conditioner, and hand sanitizer, and contact solution. I have a shampoo bar and soap bar. I always end up making one of these. It's just a big bag of bags, trash bags, Ziploc bags of various sizes, portable toilet paper, a big old bag of masks. I need baby wipes. Some other things I'm bringing: a waterproof flashlight, headlamp. I'm also bringing a decent amount of stuff that I don't think I'm gonna need: insect repellent, fire starter, first aid kit, tablets for purifying water. The next thing I have to work on is electronics, and that is the most difficult part of this because I have so much camera gear. It is absolutely ridiculous, and I can't just bring the camera gear that I'm using for the trip. I also have to use the camera gear that I'm using for my jobs in Dallas. It's gonna be so much stuff.
We are almost done packing. Justin is getting a couple of little extra snacks, but I wanted to show you a really quirky, sweet little thing. It's a personality trait of Justin's dog that's hilarious. This is Keiko. Keiko will not put her butt on the floor unless it is carpeted. Sit, Keiko. Sit. Sit. Sit, Keiko. Okay, go sit on the carpet. Sit, Keiko. Sit. Good girl. We're both extremely nervous. We both keep sighing in silence. So it's just quiet in here.
That's what happens when you take a trip in the middle of your work busy season.
You're more stressed than I am about work. I'm stressed about the trip.
Well, the work is done, so now I'm not stressed
You're
about
not stressed?
that.
Then what are you stressed
I
about?
do like to plan the trips.
I know.
I'm just not...
I didn't realize that this trip
But
wasn't planned.
I have a basic itinerary.
The entire back of the plane is in a good mood because there are 2 teeny tiny dachshund puppies, and they are so cute. The flight from Dallas to Anchorage is about 7 hours. We're determined to stay in our seats and stay masked. So we haven't eaten, we haven't had anything to drink, and we haven't gone to the bathroom in 7 hours. And I have to pee really bad. This is the last time we're gonna have a roof over our head for a while.
$170 gets you in Alaska.
After 9 hours. We have a rough idea what we want to do, but we need to iron out all the details of the trip tonight while we have internet. After today, We won't have internet, and we probably won't even have cell phone signal.
What's the matter, Justin?
I'm cold inside a hotel room. We're not even in the camper, so good luck to us.
I'm sitting here just trying to soak up the fact that I am warm and cozy. And I'm not sure when the next time I'm gonna feel warm and cozy is. I can hear the wind literally whistling through the trees outside.
Good morning from Alaska. We are on our way to go get our home. We can already see mountains, Gandalf. I see mountains. This camper van is gonna be our home for the next 10 days in winter in Alaska. It's already cold and it's only gonna get colder, so this is gonna be quite a chilly adventure. Everything is so pretty! We want to stop every 5 feet and just get out, but we can't because we have a huge hike to do today. We just saw a sign that said, soup of the day, whiskey. There's a $5 fee to get into this Alaska State Park. Reed Lakes Trail. Then put your money in the envelope. It's full. It won't go in. Oh boy. There's huge potholes right by this parking lot. This parking lot is too much of a mess. So we're gonna go back the way we came a little bit. We definitely do not have this down yet.
We just came straight to the hiking trail, so we didn't have time to organize everything.
Everything was completely in the wrong spots. Do I have my phone? Yeah, see, I forgot my phone. Oh boy. We've barely even been here a day and I've already lost my phone. It's not here, so it's got to be in the car. I checked under the seat and to the side of the seat 6 times, but it's like jammed down in there. We are such a mess today. Pulled into our parking spot and Justin's sunglasses are just out on the ground. We basically have 2.5 hours of hiking before we have to turn around in order to get back before dark so we can set up camp and eat and
I personally don't mind hiking down a little later and then just figuring out the sleeping thing in the dark.
Okay, so we're gonna try and make it as far as we can on this one. It's gonna be tough because there's 1,800 feet in elevation change on this trail. We just finished our first mile and I was so proud of us for going so fast. We're just speeding right along. It took 21 minutes. There's lots of sweet little streams crossing over the path and I'm wearing waterproof hiking boots, which were a good choice. Justin's getting excited and he wants to run. My thighs are starting to burn. Woo! We're 2 miles in and we think we might have lost the trail a bit. There's places where water is running off from the last snow and it's melting and creating a path that looks like a trail, but we're not sure if it's a trail. We're gonna try going to the top of this mountain up here and see if we find the trail again. You see footprints? Yeah. Okay. I haven't seen any arrows or markings in a while. And Justin says that these 2 mountains look familiar, whatever that means. We've been following a set of footprints and the footprints have stopped. Justin keeps wanting to go to the top of the hill. Just the top of the hill, it's just right there. Anybody who hikes knows that the top is never the top. Justin found the footprints again, so I guess we're gonna keep following whatever crazy person came this way before us. The wind is starting to pick up though. It is quite cold. I can hear water rushing underneath these rocks. This is crazy. Justin is determined that this is gonna lead somewhere, but he keeps running ahead and we agreed not to separate ever on this trip because of bears. And now I can't see him and I can't hear him. He could have fallen through the rock crevices and I don't know. So I'm gonna yell at him when I find him. Well, I don't think we're gonna make it this time. We're going the wrong way.
that's the last dramatic shot y'all are gonna get, because I need to focus on not dying. I found him. He ran ahead to the top of the hill, the other top, and there was no view, so we're going back down so you can stop worrying about our safety. We're gonna get off of this minefield ASAP. Justin is a little mountain goat. It seems like we were on the trail, but that was not a trail. I'm bummed we didn't take a picture of the map. We should have. I think that day one in Alaska is turning out to be a lesson in everything not to do. The things we did right: we have water, we have snacks, we have enough clothes and socks and stuff to stay warm, so we're comfortable. So we did that right. But we don't have a trail map, so that was a big no-no. Also, allowing ourselves to get separated was another big no-no. Don't be like us, kids. Since the potential for wildlife photography is so high, we rented this thing. And my arm already hurts, and I've only been holding it for 11 seconds. It allows you to do some crazy, crazy, crazy close-ups. I've never owned a lens longer than 135 millimeters, and so being able to go all the way to 400 is a really exciting new thing to play with. It's wild. All right, so we have the map here. We are gonna try and see what we did wrong. So do you think we went up here and then chickened out because we couldn't see the rest of the trail? We made it up to about here, and then we quit. But look right here where it clearly says we have to boulder hop, and then you just keep going, and the valley narrows, and then you'll see two beautiful lakes. We gave up too fast. Ah! It looks like we were on the right track. So, for those of you wanting to visit Reed Lakes, read up on it beforehand a bit more than we did, and hopefully you'll make it. Home sweet home. We've been driving around for a while looking for a place to park the car. This spot has little picnic tables next to each little area, and each area is separated by a little like bushes. I love this place. This is our first night sleeping off-grid in a camper van. Time to see if we can handle the cold. Welcome to Government Peak Picnic Site. This is just a little campground where you can park your RV or your camper van. The amenities you get for $15 a night are a bathroom, which I'm excited about since I'm not quite ready to bust out the poop shovel. You also get a little fire pit. All you have to do is fill out an envelope that has the license plate, where you are, and then you put cash in the envelope. So I'm really grateful that Justin brought cash for this trip. Justin and I both brought sleeping bags from home. Even though the car company does give us a blanket, I wanted to make absolutely sure we didn't freeze. Let's set up the bed. I can't believe we even get pillows. This is so nice. This really doesn't feel that rustic to me, but you're talking to somebody who does not have to dig a hole for their poop today. What's our recipe for tonight, Justin?
I think it's gonna be a chicken spinach pasta. Chicken's ready.
One last amenity that I forgot to mention is that they have a dumpster here that has a bear lock on it, so we're able to toss our trash safely. I know this is gonna sound ridiculous, but lighting is one of my favorite things in this world. So I actually went to the trouble to bring battery-powered twinkly lights with me, and I'm thrilled. How you feeling, Justin?
I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.